Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Excel. In this module I want to show you how you can create a 6-month rolling chart, basically a timeline in Excel. So what I've got on the screen is the finished article, and if I just type a date in this cell, which is going to pull off information on this second row, row 2, so I'll put in there for example November 22. This graph picks up October back to May, and you can see it changed there. And if I put September 22, that changes as well, not 02, 22. So whatever date I put in there, as long as the date sits along this row, row 2, it's going to put that information in this row. Now what I'm going to do is just quickly delete all this off and then recreate that from scratch. So I'll get rid of the formulas that are in there, and I'll get rid of the formulas that are in there, and I'll get rid of the formulas in here. Now these are the sales figures, so I'll leave those where they're at. So first of all, I'm going to use today's date as a trigger for all of this. So if I type in the function for today's date, which is equals today, open and close bracket like that, that will give you today's date in terms of months. I've just got it formatted to show the months. Now I want to come back off that, and I'm going to use the end of the month function, so I'll just zoom this up a little bit so you can see it. So the end of month function is equals EOMONTH, open the bracket, click on the cell you want, and then comma, I want -1 from the previous cell, so -1, close the bracket on that, and then click the tick. That's coming back from December, and if I pull this back, you can see that it's just coming back 1 month each time to January, so it's pulling all that off. Now this is going to be the trigger cell, so I need to do the exact same formula there. So this is going to be equals end of month, in this case clicking on H4, comma, -1, close the bracket, click the tick, yep, and then pull that back. So now how do I get the figures in this bottom row, row 5? Well, what I'm going to use is a SUMIF function. So first of all, let's get into there, equals SUMIF, open the bracket. So I need to look along the dates first of all, comma, when I find what's in this cell, comma, add up those figures. That's all that is. And then close the bracket on that, click the tick. So this is looking at March 3434, March 3434. Now if I want to pull this across, I'm going to have to $sign this, so I'll just highlight that and F4 and F4 that. I don't want that F4 in, so I'll take that one off. That's the movable part, tick that, and then I should be able to pull that across. And August 22 is 4344, August 22 is 4344. Just check this works, change the trigger, October 22, everything changes, September 2211, September 2211. So this is working, but what I want to do is change these $signs, because that looks like a bit of an ugly formula to me. So I'm going to name this top row, I'm going to highlight that and just type dates, and then I'm going to highlight that row and type sales, pressing enter, make sure you press enter. So I can change this now for this, instead of all this $sign stuff, I can get rid of that and just put dates in there, and then get rid of that one and put sales, and then pull that across. No, don't worry about $signs. So now that looks a little better. That's nice and easy to look at. So the last thing to do then is put your little chart on this. So highlight the data, insert chart, column, move it to where you want it to go, format it if you want. I want to add data labels, so just add data labels, and chart title, I'll just get rid of that, and then make this a little bit wider, check that it picks it up. So September. So then this now, if I put in there July 22, it looks back for July 22. So basically this is your 6-month extract from this list, basically creating yourself a little timeline, snapshot of this list. Now this would not be typed in as today in real life example. You'd just be filling this in manually as your sales figures come in for the next month, which will be January 23. You'll just pull this along, but this would still be bringing you the last 6 months or a 6-month snapshot. So hopefully this little video has been of use. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you on the next one.